I think this draft is lame. Come on, we can admit it, right? It's Anthony Edwards, good player, played for Georgia, was like 5-13 in conference. Then you got LaMelo Ball, who played in Australia. We have nothing really to go on other than his father is flapping his gums, saying how good he is. And then you got Wiseman.
I think Weissman's going too. I think that's a lock at this point. So I do like that, and I think that first pick is up in the air.
I actually think there's a world where Wiseman goes 1. And here's my theory. I don't think Minnesota takes him, but I think it's almost like a football draft where he has the most value in a weird way. It's like when there's a quarterback and the top team doesn't totally need a quarterback and you kind of know somebody's going to move up into that spot. Everybody thinks Golden State's going to take Wiseman. And the reason is he's probably the highest ceiling guy because he's so rare. He's a 5 who can shoot threes. Worst case scenario, he could be a rotation guy. I just feel like somebody's going to move into the Minnesota spot, and the obvious choice you just stare at is Charlotte. And if you're Minnesota and you don't really care who you get, you don't love Edwards, you don't really care if you get Ball, why wouldn't you move back 2 spots, grab an extra asset, and hope that Golden State takes Ball and 2 if you were thinking about taking Edwards anyway, if you weren't totally attached to him. That's what I would do if I was running Minnesota. I would move backwards.
I look at the comparisons. It's funny you guys talk about Jason Williams and who these guys, what's the best upside to player. I like looking at that. I've looked at a bunch of mock drafts. This is high end expectations of these guys. And Wiseman's high end is freaking David Robinson. Like,
right.
What the hell else do you need to know there, right? Like that should be the number 1 pick. Is there another way to analyze it?
If Golden State really wants Wiseman, Minnesota can scare Golden State that, hey, somebody's going to trade it in this spot. Why don't you just flip picks with us and throw us like, a heavily protected first 3 years from now or whatever it has to be. I like the 6-1 odds for him. I bet it a while ago. I did 6-1 odds on Wiseman. And then I bet Edwards basically, he was like, what, plus 135 or something. I bet both those. I don't think Minnesota can take LaMelo because you guys know basketball. You put LaMelo, D'Angelo Russell, and Towns together. What is that team going to do? Three guys who can't guard anybody? I just think that's a disaster. So I think Wiseman ends up going 1, as weird as that sounds. I think the odds are way out of whack for it.